Hey y'all! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. My name is Katherine Young and I'm a creative. So hello, 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 welcome. This is Captain
Katherine
Jack.
Young and I'm a creative.
Oh, there I am live.
So
good. I did pop on a little bit early, give people a chance to get their notifications. So, and I can see myself. Yay. Hello, hello, hello. So this chunk right here, this is Captain Jack Sparrow. He is about a year and a half old-ish. He is my blind boy. He fails all sight tests except for high contrast. So he can see high contrast. And he's just the sweetest. So, hi, Nettie. Hello. Good morning. So he was abandoned on a farm. Somebody dumped him, and the people on the farm said, "I think there's something wrong with this little sweetheart. We think he's blind." Hi, Wendy. Welcome. And I saw the post online on Facebook because I had a blind cat before him, and I said, "Oh well, I think I'm gonna go pick him up." And so that's how he came into my life. That is how the cat distribution system found me. He's getting a little squirrely though, so he might need to go down. Look at him. He's getting a little bitey, a little silly. But as you can see, he can't see super well. Like he can see my hand, but not really well. He can't, get it. He can't like pounce like a regular cat and, get it right, You can see that. See? So you can see it, but not quite. But he is a sweetheart. He's very snuggly, very purry. All right, so today is just going to be a live chat and an ephemera haul from the Twin Cities Postcard Show. I have a bunch of items that I would love to show y'all that I picked up. Most of it is for my personal collection, honestly. Hi. Oh, well, good morning. Good morning. Nice to see you. Jenny's in a training. Well, good. She'll do a great job, I'm sure. Hi, Dawn. But yeah, he's just hanging out with us today. So the items are, like I said, mainly for my personal collection, but a lot of fun vintage items, including Halloween items, fortune telling items, and some rare pieces. So you don't find items that are like mystical and the occult that often, that are antique pieces. Good morning, Colleen. Thank you for joining. And just so everybody knows, I'm jumping on like this because this week was crazy. I just didn't get time to get a video edited for this weekend. I'm very sorry about that. Um, I don't know. I always feel like I'm not keeping up with the Joneses, and that's a really kind of silly self-comparison feeling. It's not good for you. You shouldn't compare yourself. And I need to remind myself, like, no, I worked a 40-hour job this week. I did a lot this week, and other things on top of that. And because I couldn't add another 15 hours to do a video is okay. So yeah, I need to not feel bad about that. But that's why we were live this morning instead of a pre-edited video. Just didn't get the time to do it. So, and it probably would have been these items too. So now we can interact. Good morning, Jane, if I didn't say hi. Now we can interact and talk about the items in real time. So I think that's kind of cool, actually. So there will be like some crinkle noises, but nothing is being like unpacked. So if you're watching this later, just know there isn't any real unpacking noises. So it shouldn't be too bad. And y'all, look at how much stuff I got at the Twin Cities Postcard Show. Look at that. Look at that. Full of vintage and antique ephemera. Just full. I know, Karen. I know, but sometimes I'm horrible at that. I don't run at the same capacity I used to. I used to do 3 videos a week, plus my full-time job, plus sales. I don't have that capacity this year. It's just not possible. And I compare myself to what I used to do. So maybe I'm not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Maybe I'm just trying to keep up with a different version of myself. I don't know. So my favorite thing about the Twin Cities Postcard Show is actually not the postcards. However, there's going to be some amazing postcards in here that are Halloween, y'all. You're going to love them. I like going to the Twin Cities Postcard Show to find other kinds of ephemera. And if you look for antiques or if you're a reseller, one of the things you probably have learned along the way is that the best deals are on items that aren't people's normal thing to sell, right? We all have kind of our knowledge base. We all have things we know. But then sometimes we end up with things that we don't know a lot about and we go to sell it and maybe we underprice it or undervalue it because it's not something we care about or know about and we just don't have time to research. So when I go into an antique booth, I always look for the item that looks like it doesn't belong. That's one of my strategies, and that's how I get some of the best deals because the dealer maybe got it in an auction lot or something, didn't know what it was, and undervalued the item. So, same thing with the Twin Cities Postcard Show. I go for items that aren't postcards because these dealers are highly invested in their postcards. And this other ephemera, they come along, they don't care as much about it, just to be quite frank, because they're postcard collectors. And so I find that I get really good deals on the other vintage ephemera comparatively when I shop elsewhere. So, all right, I'm just gonna, let's see, start in because we are after 11. And we're just gonna go like piece by piece. Everything is from the Twin Cities Postcard Show, as I said, but one item is something really cool that I got in an auction lot, and I will open it at the end. Some of you might already know what it is, just kind of in the packaging. It is amazing, and yes, it is full. So we'll look at that too. Okay, so we're just gonna start. I gotta figure out, you know what I didn't figure out? I didn't figure out where I was gonna put these items after I showed them to you. Total rookie move. But here we are. Okay, so first item I picked up was a book that I have resold before, and it is the Blue Fairy book. The cover would have been golded and gilded, and this illustration would have popped out way more than it does now. I picked this book up just because I've sold it before and I think it's gorgeous. I might keep this in my own collection just because I didn't keep the last one, but I do think it's quite beautiful. The spine is quite beautiful. I also have thought about maybe a video idea of like trying to get the gold back on these covers, but I have to do more research on how you would actually do that. But I bet you could restore this back to its beautiful illustration. You can see there's a lot going on there. That would be beautiful to restore. Okay. Okay, here's a unique piece. Now this will be for resale coming up. I'm going to do a sale coming up soon called the Lovely Ladies Sale. And it's all going to be all lovely ladies. Yes, exactly, Linda. I need to learn that, but sometimes I feel like I'm falling short. So I'm going to be selling this. This is a vintage advertising piece. Isn't that fun? It would have been in like a store or a salon. It's in really good condition. It's almost new old stock. It's this cool L'Oreal advertisement. I could see this in a display with like vintage hats, or I could see this in a vintage bathroom. I just think it's so great. So I picked this piece up at the postcard show. As I said, I look for things that aren't postcards. I got a really good deal on it, and I think it's stunning. And it's nice and hard, and it's got a beautiful gold edge on it, nicely finished with gold. It's like ready to display just like this. So I'm a sucker for advertising, and I think she's beautiful. So we'll see how we go on setting things over there. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start with the big things and then go to the small things. I think that's how we're gonna do this. I picked this up just for fun. This is a photo of Marilyn Monroe in front of like mirrors. It is before June 15th, so you could get her something prior to June 15th. It is probably going to be this next Friday, but I can't guarantee for sure. I have to get it all set up and ready before I commit to the date. So if Jenny's birthday is on the 15th, you might be able to pick up some fun things for her. So I picked up this fun Marilyn Monroe piece. I mean, it is an old photo. I don't know if it's an old press photo or not. but it does look like it's an older print. I thought it was a fun find. Somebody who's a Maryland collector might love that. It's just neat. A lot of times you see a lot of the same imagery of Maryland, and I really haven't seen this one before. So I thought it'd be a fun one to offer. This is super duper cute. I will do like a patriotic red, white, and blue sale at some point. And I thought this was so cute. Now it has been colored in by the kid. And they actually did a great job. The whole thing has been colored in. It's super duper cute. But I just like in a display, how cute is that for 4th of July? It's so cute. I love it so much. So I will have a red, white, and blue sale at some point. I mean, look at this. Look how they put the ships over the word paint book. It's so good. So good. I love that. Yeah, it is so good. Jinx, we said it at the same time. Ooh, this is coming to the Lovely Ladies sale for sure. I bought this specifically for that sale. And look at her muff. It has heads of like foxes or something. Something we absolutely wouldn't do today. But this is a beautiful postcards book. Now, don't get all excited. It is empty. So there are not postcards in here, but it is in good condition. And I keep my vintage postcards that I collect in a vintage postcard book. I find it fun to put it in the old book. So somebody might just love this. And look at her. Isn't she beautiful? So this will be coming to the Lovely Ladies sale. Also, lilies are my favorite flower. So I just love that. I can't have lilies in my home though, because I have cats, and lilies are lethal to cats. So you cannot have them in your home. It's bad, but I love it. I think this is beautiful. Really good condition. I think someone's gonna like that. This is the most tumultuous stack I have going on right now. I don't know what I was thinking. Just saying. I should have thought this through a little bit more before I started. Oh, goodness. Okay, what should we look at? Oh, I did find some magazines. I have a stack here. Not as old as some of the ones I have brought previously. It is gorgeous, even empty. It would be gorgeous just as a display. But if you collect vintage postcards, a vintage postcard holder is a great place to put them. Now, so I did find some old magazines, but like I said, not as old as other ones I brought before. But I thought this was great. This is Cosmopolitan, 1956, April. She's beautiful. This is April, 1957. This is November 1948. Now, I thought about keeping this because November is my birth month. I might go look through this and decide if I do want to keep it because it is my birth month, but it's probably coming to the sale. Look, it's got the Lucky Strike ad on the back. But yeah, all these are amazing. They all have great ads and beautiful pages in them, and they're all really, really fun. So these magazines are great. Let's see. So I think these are the two for sale. Let's see. I think these two are for sale. I'm keeping one of these magazines. Now, I had never heard of this magazine before, and at the postcard sale, different vendors had copies of it, so I thought that was kind of interesting. It's called Judge Magazine, and I'd never seen it before. So this is 1923, April 14th, 1933, and it's 23, sorry, Judge Magazine. This one does have holes. Somebody drilled holes in it. And I mean, it is cool. These are neat. But I had never heard of this magazine prior to picking them up. But there's cool illustrations, cool stories, it looks like. Looks like there's a lot of like cartoons in them too. So these look like there's something really fun to go through. anything in the 1920s I get really excited about because they're hard to find. 1920s, because we're talking about a magazine that's 100 years old, quite frankly. I mean, it is 1923. It's 100 years old. So, and then this one, I just look at her fur. It's so poofy. Like it's so poofy. So this is April 4th, 1925. This one's only 99 years old. So a little more modern. But yeah, it just, I had never seen these Judge magazines before. And they will be coming to the Lovely Ladies sale. A lot of the cartoons look like editorial cartoons, like they're talking about things of the day. This is kind of cute. Lion tamer attacked by autos. That's kind of fun. But yeah, it's just hard to find magazines from the 20s. I feel like 50s, 60s, and 70s is much easier. 20s, not so much. Ooh, this says, ask Dad. He knows what they laughed at in the good old days. So I think they're making a comment on her dress being too big. Are you afraid to love? Oh, God. Is life a mystery to you? Life's mysteries revealed. Wow. Has true love come to your life and you didn't recognize it when it came? Are you afraid now of baffling, perplexing mysteries of sex relationship? Ooh. Are you discontented with the stupid lies and furtive, ashamed answers the world gives you in place of the naked, fearless truth you desire? Do you want some safe, sane, and unashamed advice on sex questions? Don't hesitate to ask your doctor these questions. Oh my goodness, this is saucy. This is very saucy. So yeah. Oh my God. This is hilarious. This ad says, what is a bohunk? Okay, this is just fantastic. What is a bohunk? God, I love this so much. What is a bohunk? A bohunk is a man who knows the right thing to do and then deliberately does the opposite. Ooh, okay. Sometimes we use stronger words to describe them. We laugh at them. We pretend they are funny, but we never respect them. It's so good. It's so good. Right, Dawn? This is great. So I do think these are coming in the Lovely Ladies sales. These are funny enough that I might scan them in and do some stuff with them, but it all takes time. Ooh, look at this is like a face mask. I swear to God, we wear things just like this right now, don't we? These crazy face masks. We wear them now. This I am keeping. I would love to do content around etiquette, around women's priorities of the past. It's just something I haven't gotten to yet, but that's what this is for. This is a pamphlet on how to entertain. And so I do want to keep this one. This is from, I don't know what date this is from. It looks to me like 50s, 1960. So 1960 is the date on this. And so it has a happy hostess. What kind of party? The invitations, lists, and equipment before the party cue sheet, the party scene, paper is perfect, and the community party. So it does have like all these instructions on how to do a party correctly, which I think is just really fun how like different things are today, or the fact that there's a lot of just really cool ideas that have been lost over time. So yes, I will be keeping these. I typically keep the Denison books, the Denison party idea books, but this looks to be very similar. Okay, let's see. Is there anything left in here? Yes, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay, I'm going to try to go over the big pieces first. There's smaller pieces in here, so because I'm trying to stack them all safely, and I'm not doing the best job. Okay, more big items, okay? Okay, so this I am keeping as well. This is for my personal collection. I actually have a version of this, but it's not this illustration. She did give me a deal on this. I didn't pay 20, I paid 15. This is the Witch's Flight sheet music. The illustration on this is insane. So beautiful. Now, like I said, I do have a copy of this, but it is a different color illustration. You can find the Witch's Flight illustration with a very simple cover illustration on it, but finding these highly ornate illustrations, not easy. Not easy at all. In fact, I've never seen this one before picking it up. Let's look. What is the date on this? I think it's like 1919. MDCCLVVI. So copyright 1903, it says. 1903. So very beautiful, perfect Halloween decor, real deal vintage imagery of a witch, which is fantastic. But yeah, she gave me a deal on it because I was buying a couple of things. And I was happy to pay 15. That's an amazing piece. Something on this online, I would guess to be closer to 60, if not more, because that's a rare image. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, I think, yeah. So I think this is the Judge magazine that I'm going to keep. And this is April 28th, 1923. And this is the one I'm going to keep. Okay, and so it shows a woman and her husband, and they're awake, taking care of the baby. Look at that beautiful piano shawl she's wearing. Oh God, so good. And so this is called the cover image is called The Midnight Frolic. So they're having a little tongue in cheek with that, you know, because the Midnight Frolic is taking care of the baby. And I think I'm going to keep this one because in here there is an appeal for birth control for women. This is beautiful too. Beautiful, beautiful. And I just thought that was very interesting that 100 years ago, they were talking about women in the United States not being told the truth about birth control and being forced to carry children. And I just thought it was really interesting that we're literally having these same conversations today, 100 years later, and it was in this magazine. Let's see. Yep, here we go. Here it is. So in here it talks about how European countries have embraced birth control for population control, but how the United States women are shamed for having birth control and told the truth about it. And so I thought that was really interesting. So it's an ad for that book of hers. So I am going to keep this one for myself because I think that's fascinating. Fascinating. This one is in rough shape. So I don't know if I'll be bringing it. I'll probably be keeping it just because it's in such rough shape. This is a cheesecake magazine. So it does have full pinups in it. No full nudes, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think you see really any full nude in this, but it is very cheeky, pun intended. And it's super cute. I love pinups. I think that's cute how Mary loves Joe written on her thighs. But yeah, I love pinups. Oh, that's Betty Page. That's fun right there, Betty Page. So I'll probably be keeping this one just because it's in horrible shape, so I won't be able to get the price that I think it's worth. And this is from October. Does it say the year? October. I mean, I'm guessing it's like 53, 54, somewhere in there, maybe in the late 40s, but it doesn't say, but that's fun. Hi, welcome. Hi, Tarnished Treasures. I'm so excited for your giveaway coming up, Karina. I am going to make you a mod, okay? And then put in your channel, please. put in a link to your channel if you can. If you can't, I can do it. Y'all, Tarnished Treasures is doing a giveaway once she hits her next subscriber level. And it's going to be one of Gabby Lish's mystery boxes. You want in on that? You want that? Oh, hi, Cheesecake. I just showed a Cheesecake magazine. I just showed a pinup. So you want in on that. So everybody, be sure to go to Tarnished Treasures channel and hit subscribe. I know for me, sometimes I think I'm subscribed to a channel and then YouTube like kicks me off and I'm not subscribed, but be sure to go to her channel and hit subscribe. And then when she announces how she's doing the giveaway, you can be entered. Okay. So everybody jump on over there. If you can, you will not be disappointed. If you like the type of stuff I show, you'll love the type of stuff she shows. This I thought was amazing. So this will probably come up in my red, white, and blue sale coming up. And it's Easy Preserving for Victory little pamphlet. Super duper cute. A lot of these items, they do have prices on them, but because I bought in bulk, I paid less for a lot of the items than what is listed. I like to do that, and I like to buy a few things and then put it in front of the seller and be like, can you do better? And they can if you take a large portion of their inventory, because it's always helpful to move inventory. Always, always, always. So I know a lot of people are afraid to negotiate, and I totally get that. And trust me, I'm never disrespectful to a seller. If something I feel is a great price already, often I'll just pay it outright. But for something like this, when people have stacks and stacks of items, I tend to make a pile and see if I can make a deal. Oh, okay. I want to show y'all this. So if you are in the Minneapolis area, there is the Land of Lakes Vintage Paper and Postcard Show. And that is coming up July 26th and 27th, 2024. So you might want to Google that and look that up if you're interested and if you're in Minnesota. So I'm going to try to make it to that. I should be in town that weekend. But just so anyone that's here. Oh, hi. Good morning to you as well, my dear. Good morning. Good morning. Somebody just threw that in my bag as something to advertise. All right, now we're gonna get to like the smaller pieces. There's some amazing, amazing things in here. So I'm so thrilled. What do I even show first? Let's go into this one. There's a lot in here. And what else? Okay, so there was a vendor that had amazing, amazing Valentines, but there were ladies that were just sitting in front of her Valentines, so they really got some amazing ones. But when you see the caliber of the ones I got, you'll understand. So like this one, and something happens with the box. I'm not sure what you can do. I think you can pull the box out, but I mean, I've never seen that one before. Really fun. Gotta have kitties because I love kitties. Oh, she's so cute. So this one, this is a large one. And look, it's a honeycomb. Thought that was great. This one feels very like kind of cheeky, very cheesecakey, and it's cute. It says, do you raccoon, you'll be mine, like reckon. Isn't that cute? I thought that was really cute. I like that one. I don't think I'm going to resell that one. I think I really like that one. That one makes me really happy. Oh, and this one I am for sure keeping because she feels like she's, oh, it does say, so this is kind of politically inappropriate, but she's a gypsy queen, it says, and she's just gorgeous. And look, her eyes move and her leg moves. I love that. So I will be keeping that. I don't tend to sell things that culturally are insensitive. I do have pieces like that in my collection, but I just don't tend to sell them. But how pretty is that? I love that. I think she's gorgeous. She reminds me of like a pirate queen. I love it. I think that's neat. But I love that it moves with her leg and her face. That's really cool animation. Oh, and then this one, the one I love. Look at that. Look at the motion on that one. Isn't that great? I think that one's great. Oh, and this, you guys, sometimes I forget about things until I show them to you. This is my favorite one I got. It says, "You have charmed me, my Valentine." Y'all, it's a freaking snake charmer. And the snake he moves around, so you can move him. A snake charmer Valentine. This is my kind of kitsch. It's weird. It's wonderful. It's whimsical. It's a little macabre and a little bit of an oddity. This is so my kind of vintage. Whew. I've been really thinking about reevaluating my collections and focusing really on the odd vintage. But I love so much of the things I have, but I've been really thinking about it and clearing out a lot of stuff and focusing specifically on the odd pieces, and something like this is like my jam. Let's see. And then I just got some other cuties. I thought she was sweet. And look, her little feet go do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, and I got a nice Victorian one. It's a little bit in shambles, but I can definitely fix it. Multiple layers, and like the guy looks like he lassoed love. Looks like a little bit of an adventure. And the pieces are all there. I could make sure it's okay. But very cute. Lover's Offering. Very, very cute piece. And then, oh, this piece. Oh, this is an amazing find. An amazing find. Okay. October 1923. Okay. Look at. It's got Halloween imagery. It's a tiny little pamphlet. Y'all, do you see that? Do you see what I see? She chose the bear. Do you see that? She chose the bear. Do you see that? But yes, this is a little delineator. I didn't even know these existed. I don't think all the pages are here, quite honestly. But, you know, how Deli Bear spent his Halloween is the story. Just really, really neat. Really neat. You never like find really old Halloween ephemera of these ages. I had no idea that delineators made little ones. I don't know if like that is considered like a child's version of the delineator. I don't know. So if anyone knows anything about that, let me know. Oh, another stack, and there's more Valentines in here. Let's see. If I had 1,000 hearts to give, I'd give them all to you, my Valentine. Now, I picked this one up because it is yet again a honeycomb. So I thought that was super cute. I'm probably going to do this as a giveaway in the Lovely Ladies sale. It just looks like there are two Victorian trade cards just kind of tied together. I'm probably going to give that away. Ooh, and this one was really neat. So this one is kind of like the Victorian ones I'm used to, but the imagery kind of looked more modern. So I just thought it was neat. So it's got a honeycomb. It's got kids. It's got a house. It's got a car. There's a lot going on this one. It's really neat. Hey, KP. Hello. This I might do in my red, white, and blue sale. I haven't decided yet. Or maybe I'll keep it. I have to look up about imagery of headdresses because I don't know if women are actually supposed to be wearing them or not. So this might not be a good thing to sell. But I thought she was really beautiful. So I might do it in my red, white, and blue sale, but I'm just not sure. I think she's so pretty. And it's Knott's Berry Farm. I know that holds love and meaning to a lot of people. A lot of people love Knott's Berry Farm. This will come up in the Beautiful Ladies sale for sure. It's an ink blotter. And look at it's selling a car to a woman. Isn't that cool? I think that's cool. A new car for your old one. I just think that's neat. Glorifying the automobile with Valentine's varnish. I just think that's cool. So it doesn't say a year, but I would say this is probably 1920s. Okay, so now we're getting into some really interesting pieces. So this one I am keeping for myself. So it is a little ballerina advertising piece for a casino. Isn't that interesting? I just thought that was really cool. I hadn't really seen anything like that before, but I love how, you know, she's there and then they pop the corks and she flies up. I just thought that was really neat. Yeah, I'm a me. That's what I'm keeping. Not yet. That there was one Halloween piece. Hello, Keachy Corner, by the way. Oh, hi, Kathy. There was one Halloween piece, but the big ones are coming next. I did grab some pictures to sell at the Lovely Ladies sale. I haven't decided quite how to do. I want to do like ephemera lots of ladies stuff. I have to get that together this weekend. It'll determine what the sale looks like by what I can get together this weekend. But I just picked up a bunch of pictures that I thought were great, and these are real photo postcards. Just really good ones. So I have to, and this one even is kind of a plus size lady. So I collect plus size imagery. In the Lovely Ladies sale, I would love to sell some plus size images. I think that would be really fun. And then I picked up all these celebrity cards. But yeah, those will come to the Lovely Ladies sale. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to sell them, but that's where they're coming. All right. All right. Here is Halloween postcards. Well, I think it's next Friday, but I can't, I'm not going to like definitively say it's next Friday because, like I said, it all depends on when I get ready and get things done. Like this week was insane. This week, I couldn't even get a video edited. That's why we're doing a live this morning. I couldn't even get a video edited. So I just have to be careful and mindful of my capacity and not make promises I can't keep. So honestly, I thought the Lovely Ladies sale would have come a couple weeks ago, but I couldn't get it done. Okay, so first I'm going to show the ones that are going to be for sale over Halloween. I am going to keep them till Halloween, so I'm sorry about that. But I do want to do a really epic Halloween sale probably in August. But I know people will be like, we want to buy them now. I know. I'm sorry. But okay. So this one is gorgeous. It is have tears and stuff. And somebody wrote like tears. You could see it. But it's looking in a mirror. And this is October 27th, 1914. I just think she's amazing. I think that's amazing Halloween imagery. This one's fantastic. This is adorable. And yeah, I don't even know why I'm selling it, but I'm gonna. I've never even seen it before. Super duper cute. And this is postmark November 1st. Can't really tell. 1913, maybe? I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. That's a really good one. This one, I actually have a damaged one of this in my own collection. So I'm going to sell this good one. And this has every single, like, Halloween thing you want. It has ghosts. It has demons, black cats, skeletons, a witch, a goblin, a bat, pumpkins. It's got all the things. It was never sent. But I actually have this one damaged in my own collection. And that moon is gold. The stars are gold. The rims around the pumpkin is gold. Let's see if I can, here, let's take it out of here. See if I can show that shimmer to you. Can you see that? That's all gold? There we go. That's all gold paint on the details. Around the pumpkins, everywhere. That's all gold paint. So that's a cool one. So that one will be coming for sale when I do a Halloween sale. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I would keep it if I didn't have my own. Okay. Now don't freak out. Don't freak out. This one's really good. This one is postmarked 1926, October 1910. Don't freak out. I am going to bring this to a Halloween sale though. This is wild. Okay, so you have the gorgeous gold detailing. You have all that's gold detailing. And y'all, I'm pretty sure those are little brownies. I'm pretty sure those aren't little boys. I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be brownies. Running from an anthropomorphic pumpkin. Maybe they are little boys. I don't know. But when I saw this, I instantly thought those are little brownies. And all the detailing on that is a gold, an actual metallic gold. I just love how it says Halloween with the... I wish it would stop focusing on me. Focus on the postcard. Don't focus on me. Focus on the postcard. There we go. Really, really good. This is a wonderful one. So I will be bringing that one, and I'm very excited about that one. That one's special. I've never seen it before. You think it's brownies? Awesome. Yeah, so I think that one's very, very special. Because, yeah, I've never seen anything like that one before. Okay, so here are ones that I am keeping myself. So come on out of here so people can see you. This one is about the face in the mirror legend for Halloween of finding your true love. It is postmarked 1911. And I'm going to keep that one. I love that one. I think it's cute. Yes, the ears totally look pointy and the noses look like this. They look like brownies, absolutely. This one I will be keeping. I actually have another one in this series. And look it's got little devils. And get ready, KP, this is so your jam. I am keeping this. Very sorry. But this is a wild one. It was never postmarked. But it's clearly it's printed in Germany. It's clearly like 1910s. Bats in the border. It's just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. And it says, may ye hae a luck this Halloween. I don't, H-A-E, hey, H-A-E. It says, may ye hae a luck this Halloween. I don't actually know what that translates to. But really, really good. Really, really good. And then the last one I am keeping too. So I'm so sorry, y'all. I know everybody's going to think this is fantastic. You have it. Oh my God, you have that. Oh no, you're saying hey is have. It is neat, isn't it? Okay, so I am keeping this one too. I'm sorry. So this is a Whitney made postcard. It's little pumpkin boys, anthropomorphic pumpkin children. And it says, keep off the grass. On Halloween, we'll steal the gate and kilter everything that's straight. So they're doing tricks or treats, and they are doing tricks. Is that not? I think that's so cute. They're doing mischief, little boys mischief. So I do think this one's probably like 1910s as well, but I've never seen this one before either. Yes, no, I'm telling you, I don't usually find so many. Going to something like a postcard show is a great place to find stuff like that because, you know, it's a postcard show. It's postcard collectors. And what I did is I went to a collector where Halloween was not their priority by any means. He focused on different ones that were way higher priced. So I paid really good prices on those postcards. For all those Halloween postcards I showed you, I paid a total of about $80 for all of them. And some of them are worth just $80 one. But it was because the seller didn't really value them. And that's just something to kind of keep in mind. All right, let's see what's in this bag. I love how some of the sellers like even used ephemera to package the ephemera. I thought that was cute. Okay. This one's fun. This is Carter's Liver Pills. So this is a Victorian advertising card. And I just thought it was really kind of funny because I have headache stuff. And I was just like, yes, headache problems are my real life. And I thought this was great. Oh, I'm so glad you learned that. Yes, they made Halloween postcards 100 years ago. Yay. You know what? You learn something new every day. This one I thought was super cute, this little Valentine, because it has like a little fluffy on it. And she kind of looks like a little witch. So I like that. This is a tally card. Her hand has come off. I will keep this myself and I will fix her. But she's a beautiful, oh, it says place card. Oh, okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, place card. No, that makes sense. But she's a little flapper. Her little hand came off though, but it's in here and I will fix it. This I thought was so cute. It is a captain and a lovely lady. And it says Peg and Joanne. And then another just sweet little Valentine. I liked this one. I just thought it was cute. Okay, and now my favorite final purchases. We're coming to the end here, folks. Thank you so much for sticking through, everybody that stuck here with me. I really appreciate that. Okay, so I bought these mystery packs. And what are in these packs, I'm going to use for my Halloween sale. And in them are little fortunes. So like it says, you are persevering, energetic, authoritative, and versatile. You move along the line of least resistance. And if bulked in your purpose one way, will accomplish it in another. You are quiet and uncommunicative and do not make friends readily. But what you make, you hold. And the one you love best holds a place in your heart nothing can assail. So these are just little fortunes. They're all different. And I thought they would be great for a Halloween sale. So I picked up a couple baggies of those. And I'll stick them in things people buy. Or maybe I'll sell a chunk of them. And then somebody can have like a Halloween party and you can give these out as little favors. So yeah, so I believe these came out of little penny machines, but I could be wrong. And then my favorite purchases from the sale are these two pieces right here. These are different fortune telling cards from different eras. This one, I can look up the exact era. I believe this one's 1930s. I forget. I've looked it up though. This one's harder to date. They still do make this one, but this one, just looking at it, you can tell that this is an older version. So let's look at this Gypsy Witch. So it's got the cute little instructions in it. And I do believe all cards are in the Gypsy Witch. So it's got all of these cards. Like, yes, you could play a regular deck of cards, but also there's fortune telling on them. So back in the day, a lot of times fortune tellers would tell fortunes just using a regular deck of cards. It was a great way to hide that you were doing divination work. Because if it just looked like regular cards, but you knew the meanings for the different cards, that's how you could tell fortunes and do the divination work, and no one would get upset and accuse you of all sorts of horrible things. So I'm not sure the era of this one, but I can tell it's a little older. But like I said, this one's harder because it's still modernly made. And then this one, I can look up the date. I think it's 1930s. I forget. I should have looked it up right before this coming live. It does have all the cards in it. So inside you have the different cards that say different things. And then it's got a really neat illustration here for the deck cover. So always doing for others without reward. A false friend beware. So I guess this is how you lay it down. You'll be able to tell the fortune. I have not looked up the directions on this one. I don't believe, let's see, does this have directions? It does. It does. It does. So this has the directions. So I could do this game if I wanted. But yeah, it's just, I love this. I do collect different vintage items that have to do with divination, the paranormal, the strange. I find them very, very interesting. Whether I use them in my own practice or if I just use them for display, it just depends on what the item is. A lot of these kind of things, these are just for display for me. I don't actually use them in any of my own practices, but I find them beautiful. And I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4 vintage, no, 5 vintage sets of fortune telling cards now. So I love them. I will always be on the lookout for them. And these were actually a really great price. So that is all. That is all the items. I am really excited for the upcoming Lovely Ladies show. I wish I could give a date, but I just don't want to, just in case I'm not on here then. And this honestly might be the only thing I do today because I'm tired and it's been a really long week, and maybe this is what I accomplished today. So if you are having a long week, give yourself some grace. And it's okay if you don't accomplish a ton in one day. I think I might put some laundry away. And yeah, thank you everybody who hung out. I just really appreciate it. And oh, thank you. Thank you, Romola. Yes, the Lovely Lady sale is going to be super fun. There's going to be original art. There's going to be beautiful imagery of women on everything. They do. They do. They remind you of the big fortune telling machine. Yes, they do. Absolutely. So I do think those cards would be in a type of machine like that. It would spit out your fortune and you would get them. That's what it would be. And I have like 3 stacks like this thick. So I have a lot of them now. I just thought it was fun. Yeah, there's lots of neat pieces. There's some old magazines. Oh, you know what? I do have one auction piece that I want to show y'all. This was not from the postcard show. This was not from that. I bought it via auction this past week, and I did want to share it with you. So this I will be keeping as of right now. I'm hoping for this Halloween to do my hutch. If you go back in like my old Halloween decor videos, my hutch is very like playful and fun, and it's vintage and modern. But I think this year, I think it's just going to be straight up Cabinet of Curiosities, and it's going to be all vintage. I think that's how my hutch is going to be this year. And so this is for the hutch, because I've never seen one like it. I just thought it had like the right vibes for like a Halloween Cabinet of Curiosities piece. So if you might have already guessed that it was an antique photo album. And I love that it's silver. You don't find silver, you find gold. And so that was very exciting to me. And it just has such a like gothic kind of vampire feel. I just was like, oh, I love the way this feels. But it gets even more like creepy and even more kind of perfect for a cabinet of curiosities because the pages are black. I've never seen a photo album with the pages that are black. And I just thought that was really neat. And it does have pictures. I just got to be careful, guys. I'm sorry I'm not bringing it up closer. I just don't want anything to happen to it. So I'm sorry. Here, let me stand up a little bit. But yeah, I've never seen anything like this. I've never seen one that was black. I've seen highly decorated ones, but they're always like a cream color on the inside. I think nope, there's more. Now I'm going to tell you right now, I will be offering a photo album for the Lovely Ladies sale, but it will not be this one. But I will be offering one. Just so you know, and it's beautiful. The one I'm offering is very beautiful, I promise. In fact, it's more beautiful than this one. This one to me is really interesting. It looks like a memorial piece, kind of. This one's a really old one. It's like one of those painterly style ones. This is neat how he's all dressed up. I think these are, yeah, it looks like these are like trade cards of some sort. So I don't know if they're actual family members or like royalty that they put the pictures in this album. Yeah, I'm not sure. And there's another soldier. And that's that. But I loved this. I thought it was just gorgeous. It does have the clasp too, which a lot of times the clasps are broken. And I just thought it was stunning with the silver. I thought this one was gorgeous. I like the black pages too. Yes, this one is preserved really, really well. And you guys, do you want to freak out? Do you want to know how much I paid for this? Or are you gonna get mad? I paid $15 at auction for this, so not bad at all. I love it. So like I said, this is going to stay. I think it's going to be in my cabinet of curiosities for Halloween because it's got a real Halloween vibe. But that is it for today. But yes, please watch my channel coming up. We'll be doing, and this selling on like eBay would probably be 200. Yeah, it'd probably be 200 with all those photos in it. So that was a really good deal. Really good deal. I only bid against one person. I don't know why more people weren't bidding on it. It's a steal of a deal. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely, Priscilla. Way over 100. On eBay, you could not get this under like 200. This one would be the kind that people would bid up because of all the beautiful photos in it and because the inside's in such impeccable shape. So, yes, the big thing is the Lovely Lady sale coming up. So please watch for that. And then I'll probably do a sale that's probably red, white, and blue. And then I will do my annual Pride sale. Okay. So last year we raised like $800. Really good. I don't know if the sale is going to be that big. I don't guarantee that it's going to be an $800 sale. But all proceeds go to the Zebra Youth Coalition, who helps LGBTQ youth with homelessness and with other needs for mental health and such. So I've done that sale now. This will be the fourth year. Whatever. It's a sale that's really close to my heart. I used to work in foster care. And when you work in foster care, what you're going to realize is way more kids are LGBTQ than proportionally should be. And it's because families kick them out. And so it's just a cause really close to my heart. So if you would love to come to that Pride sale and support, that'd be great. I'll also probably list a PayPal donation link, and then you can donate directly to the sale. And what I do is I ask that people still pay for shipping. I won't cover the shipping on the item, so you're still paying that. But the price of the amount that you pay for the item will be donated to the cause. And then after all the invoices are out, all the items are shipped, I send everybody a receipt for the donation that I sent in to Zebra Youth Coalition. So you all get proof that the donation was made. So that'll be coming up too. And then, because I do that in June, because that's Pride Month. And then trying to think what else for sure is happening. I will be at Misty's pop-up in Indiana at the end of June. So if you're there, please come say hi to me. That would be lovely. I would love to see you. So that's Thrifter Junker Vintage Hunters pop-up in Bedford, Indiana. And I've actually been to Bedford before. So I've been to her shop before. So I'm very excited about that. And then after that sale, I'll be driving down with Katie from Vintage and Vinyl. And I'll be seeing Miss Pam Obama, and I will be seeing Ariana too after. So we just got to work out all the plans. So I'm very excited for that. It's going to be a nice long trip. I need a vacation. I can tell you that right now. So that'll be fun. And then I'm trying to think if there's anything else coming up on my channel that's really exciting. So watch for videos for that. I will take videos at Misty's pop-up. Oh, and then June, is it 12th maybe? I'll post advertisings of it. I will be on the Nurse Flippers podcast Tuesday night. I think it's the second week in June. So I'll be one of her guests that night. So please come on over. If you want to ask questions, just remember that the Nurse Flippers podcast has 700 to 800 viewers at a time. So if you want to get questions in, you have to get them in almost before it starts. So put your questions in right away if you want to ask questions. I'm not sure who the other guests will be that day, but I will be one of them. So that it's coming up in June as well, and I'll be sure to advertise that. Yes, Priscilla, lots to look forward to. So please just watch my channel. I try to advertise everything so that y'all can see it. I really do. I try to advertise stuff so that it's all stuff you can see. So take care of yourself. Enjoy the long weekend. Thank you to everyone who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Thank you so much on this Memorial Day to remember you. Yeah, this Memorial Day is a little different for me. So, and my grandfather served, but it didn't personally impact my life until this year. So, it definitely has a different note for me this year. So, so take care, everybody. Yeah, goodbye. And stay creative and bye. Have a great one, y'all. Have a great one.